Hello everyone, welcome to the CPT Guidelines tutorial series. In this video series, we are going to see is Evaluation and Management Coding Guidelines. So please follow my channel and check out my other playlist as well. Evaluation and Management Coding Guidelines, Part 8, Hospital Inpatient and Observation Care Services. This includes initial hospital inpatient and observation care, subsequent hospital inpatient and observation care, hospital inpatient or observation care services, including admission and discharge services, and finally, hospital inpatient and observation discharge services. Hospital inpatient and observation care services. These codes are used for evaluation and management services provided to hospital inpatients, patient in observation status, partial hospitalization patients. Key rules are: observation patients do not have to be in a special observation unit. If a patient is admitted and discharged on the same date, special combined codes are used. All code selection is based on medical decision making or total time on the date of encounter, that is calendar date basis. So continuous service spanning midnight are counted as one service day. So let's go to the first part, that is initial hospital inpatient and observation care. These codes describe the first encounter with the patient during the hospital stay. When you can report initial care, you may report an initial care code if a provider has not seen the patient earlier during the same day, or no provider of the same specialty or subspecialty in the same group has seen the patient. Nursing practitioners and physician assistants are considered the same specialty as supervising physicians. Some special situations are: if a patient is admitted from ER, office, or nursing facility, services at the bedside may be billed separately. So here modifier 25 may be required. So transition from observation to inpatient is still the same stay. So if admitted and discharged on same day, you can use the following codes. So here the modifier 25 is significant separately identifiable evaluation and management service by the same physician or other qualified healthcare professional on the same day of the procedure or other service. So the codes for the initial hospital inpatient care are 99,221. Here the MDM level is straightforward, or the time requirement is more than 40 minutes. 224 for moderate level MDM, or time is more than 55 minutes. 223 for MDM is high or more than 75 minutes. If time exceeds prolonged threshold, that is more than 90 minutes, you have to add the prolonged code, that is 99,480. So let's see a couple of examples. A patient is admitted with the acute renal failure requiring extensive evaluation. The physician documents high MDM and spends 80 minutes. Which code applies? So there are 4 codes available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this patient admitted and MDM is high with 80 minutes. So when you look at the answers, all answers are adjacent codes. So you can use the elimination method for the exam. But for the learning purpose, I am using the CPT alphabetic index. In the CPT alphabetic index, you can find the code in 2 ways. One is this is a hospital service. So you can go for the index term hospital service, then go for the subterm inpatient or observation, then go for the initial care. It will lead you to the following code series. Or else the familiar method is go for the main index term evaluation and management services, then go to the subterm hospital services, then go to the subterm initial. It will lead to the following code series, that is 99,221 to 23. So when you go to the code 99,222 for initial hospital inpatient and observation care, here the moderate level of medical decision making and time is 55 minutes. In our case, it is high MDM. So the 223 is initial hospital inpatient or observation care per day for evaluation and management of a patient, which requires a medically appropriate history and examination and high level of medical decision making. When using total time on the date of encounter for code selection, 75 minutes must be met or exceeded. So here both are given. So whichever high you have to code. So here both are indicative of high MDM. So the correct answer will be answer C. Question number 35. Which statement is true regarding initial inpatient care codes? A. They may be billed multiple times by the same physician during one stay. B. They apply only to new patients. C. They are used for the first encounter of the hospital stay. D. They require the patient to be in the designated observation unit. Think the answer. The correct answer is C. They are used for the first encounter of the hospital stay. Initial inpatient care codes are used to report the first hospital encounter with the inpatient during a hospital admission. These codes represent the initial evaluation and management service provided when a patient is admitted to the inpatient hospital care. Second part, subsequent hospital inpatient or observation care. These codes are cover daily follow-up visits after the initial admission. They are used for monitoring progress, reviewing labs or imaging, adjusting medications, and reassessing treatment plans. So the codes for the subsequent care are 99,231. MDM level is straightforward or low. Time requirement is more than 25 minutes. 232 is moderate MDM. Time requirement is more than 35 minutes. 233 for MDM more than high, and time requirement is more than 50 minutes. If time exceeds prolonged threshold, that is more than 90 minutes, add 99,418. Let's see a couple of examples. Question number 36. A hospitalized patient develops complications requiring medication adjustment and imaging review. MDM is moderate. Correct CPT code for this encounter. So there are 4 answers available. Let's do with the CPT alphabetic index method. So here you have to highlight this is a hospitalized patient, and you can see it's a subsequent hospital inpatient care. MDM is moderate. So again, you can use the alphabetic index by 2 ways. You can use the index term hospital services, then go for the inpatient and observation, and here it's a subsequent care. So it will lead you to the code 231 to 33. Or else frequently used method is go to the main index term evaluation and management services, then go to the subterm hospital services, then go to the subterm inpatient and observation care. Here this is subsequent. So 99,231 to 233. So once you go to the code 99,231 for subsequent hospital inpatient or observation care, low level of medical decision making or 25 minutes. In our case, moderate, it's moderate. So when you go to the other code 99,232 for subsequent hospital inpatient and observation care per day for the evaluation and management of a patient which requires medically appropriate history and examination and moderate level of medical decision making, or time is more than 35 minutes. So I think the correct answer is answer C. Question number 37. Subsequent hospital care codes are used: A. Only for observation patients, B. Only for surgery, C. For daily follow-up care after the initial visit, D. Only for new patients. Think the answer. The correct answer is C. For daily follow-up care after initial visit. Rationale: subsequent hospital care codes are used to report evaluation and management services provided after the initial hospital visit during the same inpatient day. These codes represent ongoing daily management of patient by the physician following the initial inpatient care service. Next category is hospital inpatient or observation care services, including admission and discharge same date. So these codes are used only when patient is admitted and discharged on the same calendar date, stay is 8 hours or more, same provider performs both admission and discharge. Here very important, if stay is less than 8 hours, report only initial care codes and do not report discharge codes with these. This is the same day service, so no need to code for this discharge codes. So the codes for the same day admission and discharge are 99,234, that is straightforward or low. Time is 45 minutes or more. 235 for moderate and 70 minutes or more. 236 for MDM high, 85 minutes or more. The length rules are like this. The length of stay is less than 8 hours, patient discharge same day, you had to use these codes. More than 8 hours and same day discharge, you had to use these codes. Less than 8 hours, different days, you can use these codes. And more than 8 hours, different day, you can use these codes. So when you do the example, you will understand how to use these codes. So let's do an example. Question number 38. A patient is admitted and discharged on the same date after 10 hours of observation. The physician documents low MDM and spends 50 minutes. Which code is reported? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight the patient is admitted and discharged on the same day and encounter is more than 8 hours and low level of MDM. So once you go to the alphabetic index, first go to the index term evaluation and management services, then go for the subterm hospital services, subterm inpatient or observation care. Here you have to go for the code admission and discharge same day. So it will lead to the code series 99,234 to 36. Again, come back the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you go to the tabular list, just check this one. 99,221 initial hospital inpatient and observation care. This is this is for less than 8 hours. But this 99,234 is hospital inpatient and observation care for evaluation and management of a patient, including admission and discharge on the same date, which requires a medically appropriate history and examination and straightforward or low level of medical decision making. Time is 45 minutes. So in our case, it's low level. So the correct answer will be answer B. So here are the summary. You can see less than 8 hours these codes you had used, 8 hours or more same day you had used these codes, less than 8 hours in different days you can use these codes, and more than 8 hours in different calendar days you can use these codes. So please take your CPT codebook and read the description for these codes. Let's come to the fourth and final category, hospital inpatient or observation discharge services. So these codes are report discharge day management when discharge occurs on a different date from the admission. So previous one is the same day admission and discharge, but here this discharge management services used when the admission and discharge are occurring different dates. So here it includes final patient examination, discussion of hospital stay, instruction to patient and caregivers, discharge paperwork, prescriptions, and referral form. So time spent does not need to be continuous. So intermittently, the provider can do the work and add all the times together. So the discharge codes are 99,238 for time spent 30 minutes or less, 99,239 for more than 30 minutes. Here the important rules are do not use with same day admit or discharge. So same day, that is different. So only billed by provider responsible for discharge. Other providers may bill subsequent care codes. So let's do a couple of examples. A patient is admitted on Monday and discharged on Tuesday. The physician spends 40 minutes coordinating discharge planning. Which code applies? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you had to highlight the patient is admitted and discharged on different days. Physician spends 40 minutes for the coordinating discharge planning. When you look at the answers, all answers are suggestion codes, so you can use the elimination method for the exam. But for learning purpose, let's use the CPT alphabetic index. So in the alphabetic index, first go to the main index term evaluation and management services, then go for the subterm hospital services, then inpatient and observation care. Here discharge day management. It will lead you to the codes 99,238 and 39. Again, come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you come for the tabular list, 99,238 for hospital inpatient or observation discharge day management, 30 minutes or less in the date of encounter. In our case, it's 40 minutes. So 99,239 is more than 30 minutes on the date of encounter. So the correct answer is answer C. Question number 40. Which service is included in hospital discharge management codes? A. Daily hospital progress note documentation. B. Arranging follow-up appointments and preparing discharge records. C. Performing diagnostic laboratory tests. D. Administering medications before discharge. Think the answer. The correct answer is B. Arranging follow-up appointments and preparing discharge records. So hospital discharge management codes include services performed on the day of the patient is discharged from the hospital. That include, as I explained earlier. A bonus question. When should discharge day management codes be utilized? A. When the discharge occurs on the same date as the initial admission. B. To report services provided to a patient on the date of discharge if other than the initial date of inpatient or observation status. C. Only when the patient is discharged to a subacute facility. D. Only when the patient is discharged to home. So think the answer and leave the answer in the comment section. And if you need the answer for this question, please check the pin comment. So if you have any queries, please leave in the comment section, or else you can contact me using my WhatsApp and email details provided. Please subscribe my channel and check my other playlist as well. Thank you.